One of the things that was really funny, I guess, about the start of the City of Joondalup and with the staff moving into this new building in November 1979, apart from the fact that the only way we could get here was to come along Hepburn Avenue, I think, or to the south, up Wanneroo Road, heading north along Wanneroo Road, and then back down Burns Beach Road, and then another 5 kilometres south along a limestone track. And that was that sort of access for about 6 months of the building. And then slowly Joondalup Drive got built, sort of used more modern. We could basically come along Ocean Reef Road and up Joondalup Drive. But for many of us, we actually preferred to drive, if we were heading north towards the building to come to work, we'd drive as far as Marmion Avenue went, which was a bit south of where Hodges Drive is now. And then it would become a limestone track, and it would meander through all the quarries. And we'd come out onto Joondalup Drive. And that was great because we had some quite good council vehicles that were quite good at racing around the limestone track. So we would all practice our rally driving, and thank goodness none of us had an accident. But we really used to belt through the tracks and give the utes and vans and little Geminis a bit of a working over just to see how good a driver we were and how fast we could improve our time coming along these tracks. I think the other thing too that was interesting about the early days of Joondalup and the start of the city was what the staff had to do to amuse themselves, because it was really just a building out in the sticks. There was a hospital there. One of the things that started up with the staff was we started a hash club, and for those people that don't know what hash is, that's a 50-50 mixture of beer and ginger beer, and it's something you have at the end of a run. And the idea of Hash Harriers or Hash Hound Run is that you set a track, and the idea is to create a run which caters for good runners and slow runners as well. And so what you have are dead ends and false trails and leads and things like that.
We're talking about people runners.
Oh yeah, people running. So a whole group of people decided that on a Wednesday night after work we would do a hash run. And we'd have people who set trails, and then once the trail got set, then they'd start the run, and the good runners would obviously be able to check out all the false trails and the leads, and by the time they worked out where the false trails were, the slower runners at the back had caught up, and the idea was for everybody to come home all together in a group. And that led to some pretty serious drinking sessions on Wednesday nights, with sometimes we wouldn't get home until 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Not
the ginger beer.
Well, it was a mixture, and then it just went straight to beer. We forgot about the ginger beer. In fact, we never had the ginger beer. It always started with a beer, and we just kept on drinking the whole time. But that was the original creation of hash runs. I think actually started with the British forces in Singapore and Malaysia back in the 50s, and so it has a long history in the armed forces. But and there are many hash clubs all around the place now. That do these casual runs on weeknights, and it's just meant to just be a bit of fun, but it was pretty serious fun in the early days. And from that, a lot of us took up jogging and running, and we entered the city to surf, and then some more people and myself and others, we got a bit more serious and ended up doing the Perth Marathon, and went on to other, not so much sporting pursuits, but
road builder to road runner.